Okay, guys, maximum people have joined, so we can start. Can you guys see my screen and hear me well?
Yes, Solva.
Okay, right. So we discussed LRS, we discussed ZRS, we discussed GRS, and we discussed GZRS. One thing I told you yesterday also, इसमें से कुछ शायद नाम या term change हो गए होंगे. We'll see that when we go to portal, but the concepts are same, right? So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to learn about these concepts. You don't have to mug it up. Learn as in mug it up. You don't have to memorize it. You have to understand it. This is not something which you can memorize it और उसके बाद भी clear नहीं होगा. So you understand it well. Watch the video, practice it. uh, Maybe watch some other videos if you find them good, or discuss with each other, or just read it. जिस भी तरह से हो इसकी understanding आप लोग clear कर लो, right? Draw the picture however you want, right? So we're done with this. Only two things are pending, which is RA. RA का मतलब it's nothing, it's your read access. See, LRS में तो जो है ना, आपका ये डिस्क डाउन होता है तो दूसरे डिस्क से सर्विस मिलने लग जाती है, आपको पता भी नहीं चलता. इट्स वेरी क्विक. सिमिलरली इन ZRS. बट जियो में जो है इतना दूर है ना, तो सर्विस अप होने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है, राइट? सर्विस अप होने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है. आपका स्टोरेज अकाउंट डाउन हो गया बिकॉज ये पूरा का पूरा रीजन डाउन हो गया, तो ऐसा नहीं इमीडिएटली दूसरे ही मिनट आपको सर्विसेज मिलने लग जाएगी. यहाँ से वो सर्विसेज मिलने के लिए आपको कुछ टाइम लगेगा, हाफ एन आवर, 1 आवर, 2 आवर. उतनी देर आपका वो स्टोरेज अकाउंट डाउन होगा. अगर आपकी कोई एप्लीकेशन है उस स्टोरेज अकाउंट से अटैच्ड, तो उतनी देर वो डाउन रहेगी, राइट? मीनवाइल इफ आई जस्ट वांट टू कॉपी सम डेटा, किसी तरह का छोटा सा डेटा कॉपी करना है, वहां से उठाना है, यह सब पढ़ना है वहां पर. क्या आई वाज डूइंग सम ट्रांजैक्शन, उतने में ये रीजन डाउन हो गया एंड आई वांट टू रीड दैट डेटा. सो इन दिस केस यू कैन टेक RAGRS. So if you have taken RAGRS, what will happen? You will get टू एंड पॉइंट्स, जिसका मतलब है दो लिंक. एक जिससे आपका कंटिन्यूस डेटा चलता रहेगा, और दूसरा जिससे आप सिर्फ डेटा रीड कर सकते हो, नथिंग एल्स. सो इन केस ऑफ फेलियर ऑफ दिस वन, यू आर वर्किंग ऑन समथिंग इंपॉर्टेंट, कुछ ऐसा हो गया, रीजन डाउन हो गया एंड इट इज डाउन, अप होने में 6 घंटे लगेंगे जिससे यहाँ से सर्विसेज मिलने लग जाए, राइट? सो meanwhile if you just want to read something, do something, just check something, so you can have a secondary link जिससे आप जाके डेटा चेक कर सकते हो. इन LRS नो, यू हैव ओनली वन लिंक. इसी से आप एक्सेस करोगे, वो चाहे 2 मिनट का डिले हो, 5 मिनट का डिले हो, इन 5 मिनट में इफ यू वांट टू सी समथिंग यू कैन नॉट. सिमिलर हियर, सिमिलरली हियर. बट हियर इफ यू टेक रीड एक्सेस, तो इस सेकेंडरी रीजन का भी एक एंड पॉइंट बनता है. इफ यू आर टेकिंग ओनली GRS, तो आपका जो एक्चुअल डेटा है सब कुछ इसमें आ रहा है, ठीक है? इसमें एज एन नॉट लिटरली हियर, इसमें से कहीं पर भी जा सकता है. आई डोंट नो दैट, वी डोंट नो दैट. डेटा यहाँ पर आ रहा है, कंटिन्यूस आ रहा है, यहाँ पर सिंक हो रहा है, आ रहा है, सिंक हो रहा है, आ रहा है, सिंक हो रहा है, ठीक है? नाउ this region is down. In GRS I'm talking about, okay? This region is down. It's okay, this region is down, that's fine. Wait for an hour or so. Azure will make sure कि आपकी सर्विसेज पूरी से अप एंड रनिंग हो जाए. मतलब 1 घंटे में रीजन अप नहीं होने वाला है, बट you will start getting services from this region. This is what the GRS is. और बाद में फिर 1-2 दिन जितना भी टाइम लगता है, वो these people will work on this issue, ठीक है? This is how GRS works. बट उस 1-2 घंटे में इफ यू वांट टू सी कि यार उसमें मेरा एक डेटा था, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू रीड, you know you have no option here under GRS. For that you will have to take RAGRS. So RAGRS में क्या होता है, यहाँ का भी एक एंड पॉइंट बन जाता है which is read only. इसको कहीं पर भी यूज नहीं कर सकते other than reading. बस आप डेटा यहाँ पर रीड कर सकते हो. So while this is backing up, इसके ये पूरा आपका जो है फेल ओवर होके बैकअप हो रहा है, 6 घंटे में आपकी सर्विसेज शुरू होगी. Meanwhile if you want to check your data, then you can use this endpoint. Endpoint का मतलब होता है एक लिंक. Then you can go ahead to your browser, to your storage explorer, anywhere. You can access this और वहां से आप उतना डेटा देख सकते हो. That's it. उतना ही है आपका RA. The moment you add somewhere RA, उसका मतलब होता है read access. Clear है guys?
Yes, Solva.
Similarly, जैसे यहाँ पर आपका ये है GZRS है, RA लगाने से बस वही हो गया, वो read access हो गया. Is it clear to everyone now? All these terms, everything. I told you to focus only on initial 2 sentences, initial 2 points. कितने रेप्लिकास बन रहे हैं, क्या क्या वो प्रोटेक्ट कर रहा है, कितने रेप्लिकास बन रहे हैं, कितने रेप्लिकास बनते हैं, क्या वो प्रोटेक्ट कर रहा है. Is it clear guys to everyone, all of these redundancy services?
Yes.
Okay, there are more two terms which you need to mug it up, remember, understand. this one up to you. One is RPO and one is RTO. RPO is your recovery point objective and RTO is return time objective. We'll see both of them. Okay, I'm putting them in today's question, so I'm expecting you to at least उनको याद कर लो या किसी भी तरह से उसको अंडरस्टैंड कर लो, याद भी कर लो तो भी काफी है. ठीक है, and then I'll putting this tier वाला question भी. We have already discussed what is hot tier, cool tier, right? These are called access tiers. So इंटरव्यू का क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, what are the access tiers we have available in storage account. ये तीन को भी आप बोल दो काफी है. ट्रांजैक्शन वाले को छोड़ भी दो तो इट्स ओके, विल सी इट वंस. सिमिलरली पेड रीजन, सिमिलरली आपके रिडंडेंसी सर्विसेज, व्हाट इज LRS GRS. सो क्वेश्चन विल कम कि what are the redundancy services or redundancy options available in storage. Azure storage. Okay, so yes, one question, what are the redundancy options available in Azure storage. You have to explain, complete this table. ये पूरा टेबल को आपको अपने वर्ड्स में एक्सप्लेन करना है. What are paid regions? You have to explain this. To explain this, you will have to first explain GRS. Then you will be able to explain paid region. Right? You don't have to remember the regions. एक दो बोल दो आप तो काफी है, नहीं भी बोलो तो it's completely fine. Other thing, what are the access tiers? Access tier आज नहीं देखा हमने, but we have seen it yesterday already. Anyone has any issues with access tier? Is access tier में किसी को कोई डाउट है? Hot, cool, archive?
No.
Then with that, there's one question which comes life cycle management. I think ये मैंने कल भी लिखा था life cycle management. So I'll just amend that file again. कल के इसमें होगा तो I won't add it today. ठीक है, life cycle management. And there are two more questions I am adding. It's one is RTO and the other one is RPO. अब उसको आपको बहुत डिटेल में अगर आप नहीं भी समझते हो तो that's completely fine. But you should be able to explain it. Okay, what is RPO and what is RTO? So here it is. Answers you will get from here. What is RTO? RTO is your recovery time objective. So even if you don't understand it guys कि ये RTO कहाँ पर यूज हो रहा है, where will I declare this RTO, मैं कहाँ पर करूंगा, don't worry, वो आपको कभी काम में भी नहीं आने वाला है, इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन में भी ज्यादा नहीं आएगा कि अब एप्लीकेशन उसका कैसे होगा, राइट, कि कहाँ पे आप उसको अप्लाई करोगे, हाउ टू डू इट. बट डेफिनेशन जरूर पूछते हैं, राइट. बहुत ही एक I'll say एक वन ऑफ द फेमस क्वेश्चंस और मोस्ट फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन, फेवरेट क्वेश्चंस में से होता है, जस्ट टू चेक whether you know it or not. So RTO और RPO का डेफिनेशन पक्का पूछते हैं, आप डेफिनेशन बता दो, that should be enough. So what is RTO? It is your recovery time objective. What is it? Time to recover. इसका मतलब है ये वाला ऑप्शन जो मैं बता रहा था कि आपका एक रीजन अगर डाउन हो जाता है, राइट, आपने ये ले रखा है, GRS ले रखा है, you have taken the GRS में आपका ये रीजन डाउन हो गया, अब इस रीजन से सर्विसेज वापस आपको मिलेगी, बट कितना टाइम लगेगा, राइट, कितना टाइम लगेगा आपको, दैट इज योर RTO, रिटर्न टू टाइम ऑब्जेक्टिव, कि उस सर्विस को रिकवर होने में 6 घंटे लगने वाले हैं और मे बी 8 घंटे लगेंगे, 10 घंटे लगेंगे, वॉट एवर, दैट इज योर टाइम टू रिकवर. Small backup will be done quickly, however large data may take time. Is it clear guys what is RTO?
Yes, sir.
कि एक रीजन डाउन होने के बाद जो दूसरे रीजन से आपको सर्विसेज मिलने लग जाएगी ना, वो होता है आपका RTO. नाउ व्हाट इज RPO? रिकवरी पॉइंट ऑब्जेक्टिव, which is age of data can be recovered. Okay, age of data. एग्जाम्पल कि आपका यही वाला एग्जाम्पल अगर हम लेते हैं, ये वाला, ठीक है, आई एम सेइंग कि ये कंटिन्यूस सिंक कर रहा है एक दूसरे को, यू डोंट नो कि कैसे सिंक कर रहा है, क्या कर रहा है, बट कंटिन्यूस सिंक कर रहा है, राइट. बट डू यू थिंक कि हर सेकंड में सिंक करता होगा, स्पेशली व्हेन जहां पर दो रीजन है, इनका तो ठीक है, समझ में आता है, बहुत फ्रिक्वेंटली एक ही डेटा सेंटर में है, आसपास में ही रखे हुए हैं, बहुत फ्रिक्वेंटली ये सिंक कर रहा है एक दूसरे को, यहाँ तक भी ठीक है, जोन भी इट्स ओके. फॉर अज्योर इट्स नथिंग कि एक सिटी में उनके इतने लाइंस बिछे होते हैं कि उनके पास लेटेंसी की कोई कमी नहीं है. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू टू डिफरेंट ज्योग्राफी और टू डिफरेंट रीजन्स, एक पुणे में है तो दूसरा साउथ में चेन्नई में है, डू यू थिंक एवरी सेकंड का सिंक्रोनाइजेशन होगा?
No.
राइट, सिंक्रोनाइजेशन में कुछ तो गैप होगा, मे बी एक 5 मिनट का, 10 मिनट का, 15 मिनट्स का, 10 मिनट्स का, वॉट एवर इट इज. तो द मोमेंट दिस वन इज डाउन, लेट्स से दैट हियर योर स्टोरेज अकाउंट इज देयर एंड यू गाइस आर एडिंग सम डेटा, आप ऐड कर रहे हो, कोई अमेंड कर रहा है, कोई डिलीट कर रहा है, सब कुछ कर रहा है, ठीक है, यू आर डूइंग इट टिल नाउ, और ये सेम चीजें यहाँ पर सिंक हो रही है, बट ये सिंक्रोनाइजेशन में कुछ तो डिले होगा, एक 5 मिनट्स का, ऐसे तो नहीं होगा ना, एक रियल टाइम पे तो एग्जैक्टली सिंक नहीं होगा, राइट? एंड सडनली योर रीजन इज डाउन, here at 1538 your region is down. So when this comes back, what do you think कि data आपका 1538 का होगा exactly?
No.
exact data मिले नहीं, 5 या 10 मिनट का data loss definitely होगा यहाँ पर. Maybe last sync was happened at 1525, तो जो भी 1525 तक सेफ था वहां से आपको सर्विसेज मिलनी शुरू हो जाएगी, लेकिन वो बाकी जो है उतना डेटा लॉस डेफिनेटली होगा. क्लियर है?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
Yes guys, are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
That point what we are talking about कि जितना जो पॉइंट जहां पे आपका ये रिटर्न होगा, दैट इज योर रिकवरी पॉइंट ऑब्जेक्टिव, एज ऑफ डेटा व्हिच कैन बी रिकवर्ड इफ यू बैकअप वंस अ डे. दिस इज समथिंग डिफरेंट, इसको बाद में आते हैं, ये बैकअप क्यों यूज करेंगे हम लोग. ठीक है, यहाँ पर सिंक्रोनाइज हो रहा है, दिस इज नॉट बैकअप. बैकअप और सिंक्रोनाइजेशन आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स, वो भी क्वेश्चन आता है, दैट आई विल पुट व्हेन आई स्टार्ट द बैकअप वाला सेक्शन. ठीक है, हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सिंक्रोनाइजेशन. सो आरपीओ और आरटीओ में आप इतना ये करोगे, याद करोगे. क्लियर है टू एवरीवन?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
I'll be putting this to questions, guys. Make sure ये definition आप अच्छे से याद कर लो. No one is going to ask you a cross question after this. कैसे apply होता है, कहाँ करते हो, कुछ नहीं. Just to throw some tantrum, अपना थोड़ा सा एक fancy words बताने के लिए interviewer भी कई बार पूछता है. Even if he or she doesn't understand कि actually concept क्या है, उसके पीछे कैसे करता है, they will have a sheet in front of them. RTO और RPO का question पक्का होता है. So you don't have to worry about it. आपके आंसर में ये jargons definitely आने चाहिए. Recovery time objective, recovery point objective, time to recover, age of data to be recovered. That's all. इतना आपने ये कर दिया. This question is clearly marked as correct answer for you. Clear for everyone, guys?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
So should I consider that this topic is over as of now? As of now केस में कुछ वापस आके हमको कोई देखना भी नहीं है. This one, redundancy, storage account का redundancy is clear to everyone, right? Types
Yes,
we have
Sohail bhai.
already discussed, services we have already discussed, configuration we have discussed, but ये practical में फिर detail में आएगा, so don't worry about it. अगर इसमें कुछ नहीं समझ में आया तो access key और shared access it will again come. Did anyone install storage explorer, guys? Did anyone of you install this?
Yes, well, bhai.
Who did it? How many?
Salman here.
Salman bhai, you did it. Nelson,
Nelson.
did you do it?
Yeah.
So, okay, so are you guys on your laptop now? Both of you, storage explorer is
Yes.
available? Okay, great.
Yes.
Anyone else other than these two guys? Anyone installed this other than Nelson and Salman?
Yes, I did.
Suraj, you did it.
Yeah.
Yusuf bhai,
I
you
also
did
did.
it. Naved bhai, you also did it. So I have five members total, right? Okay, great. Should be enough. But others, you also do it, please. For your practical, for your own practice, do it. So let's start with the practical, guys, and then now I'll be sharing some keys and everything with you. जिन्होंने भी storage explorer ये किया है. So now you guys can tell me whether you are able to access it or not. So for the theory part, we have covered this. Redundancy has been completed. ये टॉपिक हमारा कवर हो गया. Paired region हमारा कवर हो गया, इसमें ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं. Storage क्या है, this has been covered. Types क्या है, this has been covered. Services covered. Configuration cover हो गया, but again आ जाएगा, so don't worry about it. Access tier, it is covered. Okay, so what is left? Lease, ये सब वैसे ही हम जब प्रैक्टिकल में देखेंगे तब आ जाएगा. Private endpoint, it's different thing. CDN. Okay, let's start with the practical now. Storage पूरा नहीं हुआ है, don't worry. एक और वीक हमारा storage में चला जाएगा. Right? So let's start the practical. To create a storage account, I'll come here, search for the storage. It will show my existing storage account. It is similar to all other services. Then you click on new. Select your subscription. Select your region. Sorry, I meant resource group, not region. Okay, then you select a name. now by now all of you know, right? इसमें upper case नहीं होना चाहिए, कोई special character नहीं होना चाहिए, minimum 3 characters, maximum 24 characters. Then you select the region here, whichever region you want. Let's say I'm selecting Central India. Standard and premium we discussed. Redundancy. So guys, do you see no redundant option? किसी को दिख रहा है यहाँ पर?
No.
Right. So either I can
No.
take LRS, I can take GRS, I can take ZRS, or I can take GZRS. How will I take read-only GRS? Anyone can tell me? I don't see any option GRS जो हमने वहां दिख रहा था, यहाँ पर तो कोई दिख नहीं रहा है.
The below.
So you have a
Uncheck
checkbox.
that box.
Perfect, guys. The moment you check this box, this becomes RAGRS. Uncheck this. This is GRS. I have taken Central India. इसका दूसरा copy कहाँ पर बनेगा? Do I get an option to select here?
No.
Where will it be? If my region is Central India, where will be the second region, the synchronized region?
South India.
Yes.
South India.
ये again interview में नहीं आएगा. I'm just checking कि आप लोगों का concept clear है या नहीं. और आता भी है तो you don't have to remember it. You should know the concept. You should know कि कहाँ पर मिलेगी आपको updated list. We are not taking GRS as of now. Let's proceed with LRS. Next, REST APIs. I have discussed it in detail. I won't be explaining it again now. Public वाला हमने अच्छे से explain कर लिया, ये कर लिया, ठीक है? TLS version, guys. I hope all of you understood it well yesterday, right? Which TLS version are you using? ये कभी कभार पूछ लेते हैं. So you should know कि कौन कौन सा TLS version है, कौन से available है. ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि वहां जाके आप पूरा blank हो जाता है. What is the TLS version? Or you simply give a vague answer. TLS version 10, TLS version 9, 2.6, 2.8. ऐसे vague answer नहीं होना चाहिए. There are only 3 TLS version. Version 1, which is for way back legacy applications. Version 1.1 mid applications के लिए. Frequently, mostly used, recommended. Version 1.2. We are not covering this one. This is a preview option. This one I have explained. Hot tier, cool tier, we have explained in detail. Networking, do I want you guys to access this? In this case, yes, I want you to access it on the public network. So I'm keeping it, yes. I'll take internet routing. I've explained this, Microsoft network routing क्या होता है और internet routing क्या है. Which keyword should you be using, guys? क्या jargon use होना चाहिए when you are explaining Microsoft network routing?
Microsoft backbone network.
Backbone network, perfect. Backbone network का word आना चाहिए. Right, वो word आ जाएगा, इंटरव्यू समझ जाएगा कि हाँ आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग है इसकी. Next, this one I had to explain. यहाँ पर हमने कल बंद किया था. Okay, so let's start with this one. I'll discuss these options. I'm not sure कि आज भी हमारा storage account बनेगा या नहीं, but let's see it. Okay, so what are the data protection? और and ये question literally guys या तो ऐसा आएगा कि what is soft enable, what is data protection, या इन सब का summarization एक में आएगा that what are the best practices you follow to secure your storage account in your current environment. Are you getting it? What are the best practices you follow in your current environment to secure your storage account? I'm just making a note of it. I'll share it with you guys. So while answering, you will start from here. यहाँ से सब कुछ cover करोगे then आप everything. That if I required a premium one, I'll make sure that if I want a good performance, I'll make sure that I take a premium one. If it is just a test server or a test storage account, it's okay. I'll take the standard one. When it comes to redundancy, if it is a crucial application, depending on the nature of the application and whatever application owner has requested or client has requested, I will suggest them or I'll use either LRS, GRS, ZRS, GZRS or read access with them. So you'll have to talk about this also. Next, you'll talk if that application requires any REST APIs functions or anything, I will keep this option. If it is not required, I will uncheck this. Unnecessary जो चीजें नहीं चाहिए, we always work on minimum access, guys. हम कभी भी ऐसा नहीं बोलते कि किसी को read access चाहिए ना यार, do one thing, इसको पूरा access दे दो, read अपने आप मिल जाएगा. No, that never happens. You always work on minimum वाले इस पे concept पे आप काम कर सकते हो. जितना minimum से minimum दे सकते हो उतना. So if you give this, it's completely fine. जिसको चाहिए use करो, जिसको चाहिए ना use करो. No, that is not the case. I mean, if you do this could work. कि मैंने तो यार access रख दिया है, आपको use करना है तो करो, नहीं करना है तो it is not impacting you. But that is not the approach you follow in IT security, right? So if it is not required, you will uncheck it. You'll make sure to uncheck it. ये कोई ऐसा storage account है which will be used by a virtual machine which is within Azure, जहां पे public access की जरूरत ही नहीं बिल्कुल. So will I check this box? Then I won't, right? TLS version वगैरह यहाँ सबसे. So everything you'll have to explain. What are the best practices? जैसे ही पूछ लिया ना, you'll have to explain everything from here, right? So when coming to network, you'll say if the public access is needed to that storage account, then only we will enable the public access. Otherwise, we'll disable the public access, completely disable. Okay? Or maybe I will just give, let's say that my client has specifically told me that this storage account will be using by an application, which application is a part of this VNet and is a part of this subnet. Other this Ansible subnet, no one else is needed to access this storage account. So what will I do here then? I will use the public access with a selected virtual network and IP address. And this is how I will configure it. But in our case, we require the public access. Right? Next is data protection. So in data protection, we used to enable or we enable soft delete. We enable soft delete containers. We enable the soft delete for file shares. ये सब आपको explain करना होगा, right? We enable the versioning. ये सब क्या है? I'm gonna explain it to you. But answer में आपको वहां पर explain नहीं करना. Answer में आपको ये keywords पढ़ने हैं. Are you guys getting it? What I'm trying to explain?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
स्टोरेज का आपका आंसर यहाँ पर कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. अगर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ही आ जाता है ना, दैट व्हाट आर द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस यू फॉलो, और यहाँ से आप सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन करना शुरू कर दोगे ना, विथ स्टोरेज के अकाउंट का नाम से लेकर परफॉर्मेंस से लेकर रिडंडेंसी, एंड देन ये एडवांस जो सिक्योरिटी ऑप्शंस है इनको, एंड देन नेटवर्किंग ऑप्शंस, एंड देन डेटा प्रोटेक्शन ऑप्शन एंड इनक्रिप्शन वाला ऑप्शन, you're done. Storage इसके आगे पूछेगा भी नहीं आपसे. He'll be satisfied that you know many things about storage, that you really work on storage account. Okay? And the other way is if an interviewer has enough time, he can break these questions and then talk about it or ask the questions to you. Okay, so now let's talk about this data protection. I'll explain what is enable soft delete. बाकी सब अब same apply कर लेना blob पे, container पे, file share पे. And now when we go to next, we'll see what is blob, how blob looks, how file share looks. Table और queue मैंने already आपको बता दिया है, right? So we'll see all these three options. So you enable, you can enable it for blobs, you can disable it for containers, you can disable it for blob, you can enable it for share, you can disable it for all. मतलब कोई dependency नहीं है. You can have जिस तरह से भी आपको चाहिए उस तरह से आप रख सकते हो. इसका minimum maximum days का कुछ ये है? No. आप minimum one day भी रख सकते हो. Okay, maximum days 365. Okay, clear है guys? These points till here, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
Yes, Sohail.
Okay, so now let's start with this one. I will start explaining these options, that what are these recovery option. So first one is enable point in time restore for containers. What is point in time restore? Can anyone tell me, anyone knows about it?
Point in time would mean like there will be a certain timestamp which you will be setting up, and let's say if you want to recover data from that point of time, you will have an option to recover it from that point.
Perfect, simple guys. Point in time मतलब एक time समझ लो, that I am working on my storage account today, I deleted something by mistake. Let me open this one. Okay, let's say this is the table I'm talking about, and I have deleted this entry. Okay, I deleted this entry, and then I realized, yeah, this shouldn't have been done, and I am unable to recover it. But I remember yesterday I saw this file and it was there. Yesterday this entry was there and I just deleted it. और उसके अलावा मैंने कोई भी changes नहीं किए. Right? I just deleted one file. That's the only change I made. And yesterday this file was there. So what I can do simply, if this is enabled, I can go ahead. How to do? We'll see that. एक बार बन जाए पूरा, so I'll show it to you. हर चीज हम delete करके और ये करके practical देखेंगे. Don't worry. But understand the concept and understand the theory part first. So what I can do here, I can go back to that point और वहां से restore कर लूंगा. Simple. The moment I restore, वो मेरे records वापस यहाँ पर दिखने लग जाएंगे. Clear है? That is your point in time recovery or restore. But here you can select the days, maximum 365. Let's say now here, if I've selected 7 days here, okay, I'll talk about that error. What is that? वो blob से क्यों conflict कर रहा है? I'll talk about that. Let's say that I have selected 6 days here, okay, and I have deleted something here. यहाँ पर मैंने कुछ आज delete कर दिया. Okay, I've deleted it here today, and I realize this next week, 7th day. Yeah, last time I logged in here and I deleted that. I shouldn't have done that. No other changes I have done after that, nothing. But I remember it on the 8th day from today. Will I be able to recover that?
No,
Why not?
No,
because you
because
set the
maximum
number of
restore
days.
point
The
is
maximum
60.
restore point 6
Yes,
days.
maximum is 6
days
days,
to
so
go.
I'll see only 6 copies. सिर्फ 6 कॉपी दिखेगी मुझको. I can go up to one of those, right? अगर 8 दिन पहले का है, I cannot do anything. हाँ, if you think your application is like that, यहाँ पर कभी हो सकता है, keep it 20 days. Keep it whatever you want. ठीक है, it's up to you. Now, other thing, is this clear? What is point in time restore, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's talk about soft delete. Soft delete, I have already explained it to you. If you remember, I started with this one, right? I showed you the shift delete wala option. What is delete? What is shift delete? How you can recover from your recycle bin? How you can restore from your recycle bin? Do you remember
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Suraj.
That is
Yes,
what
yes,
your
Suraj.
soft delete is. Simple. If it is for 21 days, I have deleted a blob. It will go to recycle bin. Literally recycle bin नहीं है, soft delete है. यहाँ पर इसको soft delete बोलते हैं. But I'm just to explain it to you, I'm calling it recycle bin, so you can understand it well. It will go to a soft delete folder. It will go to a recycle bin. It will stay there for 21 days, and in those 21 days, if you want, you can restore it. Simple. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Can
Suraj.
can
Yes,
I,
Suraj.
if my soft delete is enabled, okay, if it is enabled, can I go ahead and still do a shift delete? Okay, soft delete enable है, but still I don't want this to go to recycle bin. I want to delete a file directly. Can I do that?
No, you can't.
Yes, we can't, right? I had told you yesterday, like we have in Windows shift delete का option है, वैसा यहाँ पर नहीं है. Can I go to this deleted folder and empty recycle bin or empty deleted folder, soft delete folder?
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. वो भी option नहीं है. ठीक है, so if you have enabled soft delete, the only option you have is restore. The only option you have is restore. It may sound strange, but it is correct. With authority, with responsibility, I'm quoting this to you. The only option you have is restore. If not, you wait for 21 days. 21 days में अपने आप delete हो जाएगा. Clear है, guys?
Okay.
Yes.
So this is for blobs, similar for containers, and similar for file share. Now, what is the difference? We'll see that. कि file share क्या होता है, container क्या होता है, blob क्या होता है. We'll see that. But I have already told you. Container. What is the container, guys?
A folder.
Folder. What is blob?
File.
Blob is like a file.
File.
File
Right.
and container is like a folder, like
Right.
in the system.
Okay. So is this clear to everyone?
So, by about the enable point in time, you explain enable point in time restore for containers. The last point says it, then versioning, change feed and blob soft
नहीं,
delete.
we'll come
must-
to that. Version enable पे आते हैं. We haven't discussed it yet.
Okay.
Or are you talking about this one? कहाँ
Yeah,
पढ़ रहे हो?
first one, the ऊपर वाला.
Okay.
Yeah, the definition says use point in time restore to restore one or more container to an earlier state.
Right.
Then it says the second statement states if point in time restore is enabled, then versioning change feed. What is change feed? Versioning change feed.
We will come to that. यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं हम लोग. This is your enable versioning. यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं.
Okay.
Okay. Is this clear to you?
Confused about this part, the versioning and change feed part.
Don't worry, I'll explain this. तो पूरा ये फिर एक साथ समझ में आ जाएगा आप लोगों को. Is this clear? This one, this one, this
Yes,
one,
Will.
and this one, right? So there is no completely recycle empty करने का कोई option नहीं recycle bin empty करने का. And by the way, do not use the word recycle bin. Okay, here it is soft delete folder. File share में भी नहीं, container में भी नहीं, blobs में भी नहीं. The only thing which you can do is, okay, what can you do? Let's say that this is 365 days, okay, and there is a file of 1 GB or 2 GB. I deleted that. I do not want that, and that's the only file I have. But now it is there in my recycle bin. I cannot delete it. Recycle, by the way, recycle bin mein hai to will I be charged for that or not?
Yes.
Yes, you will be.
Yes, you will be
Yes.
charged. Yes,
So
you
what
be
will I
charged.
do now? Should I keep paying for 365 days or wait karu? What do you think I can do? What comes to your mind?
You
Okay,
can delete
lo-
it from the soft delete
restore the
folder as well.
file.
From the
No,
soft
I
delete
just told
folder
you
as well.
soft delete. Do we have an option to delete from soft delete?
Okay, so you
No.
can restore those files, but the containers or files, whatever we have deleted, the blobs, we
So I
can
restore it.
them
I'm
back.
still paying. Then what?
Yeah.
I'm still paying.
Restore
मैंने-
it as in if you require it, only when we need
I
the
don't require the
application
file.
data.
I
Okay.
don't require file at all.
Okay.
2 GB की एक फाइल है, मूवी थी, मैंने देख ली, that's all. चली गई. अब मैं उसको लिए साल भर क्यों पे करूं? I want to delete it. What do you think can be done? And I already deleted that, but now I say it is stuck in soft delete, and I'm
Soft
still
folder,
paying.
soft delete.
And I'm still paying for
soft
that.
delete में stuck है. Okay.
हाँ,
Recycle
what will I
में
do?
है, अभी भी है.
What can we do?
Opt for an pay per click option.
Sorry.
We can
नहीं,
opt for pay per click.
पे पर क्लिक वगैरह
Archive.
तो वो तो
Archive
दूसरे जो
page.
क्लिक वगैरह होगा, बट स्टोर करने का भी तो एक चार्ज है ना. आई एम नॉट एक्सेसिंग दैट फाइल. मैं एक्सेस करने के चार्ज बचा लूंगा, बट स्टोर करने की भी तो एक चार्जेस है ना. स्टोरेज फ्री नहीं है, राइट? आई होप यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड दैट. एक्सेसिंग के चार्ज है,
Even if it's in the archive folder,
Yes.
like obviously
पर
it's
भी
in the
वो
archive
free-
folder, there will be some charge, less
कहीं-
charge, but the charge will be there. Minimal charge will be there.
हाँ, बट व्हाई शुड आई पे? मुझको चाहिए ही नहीं ना फाइल. व्हाट कैन बी डन?
There should be an option to permanently delete the file.
No, there is
these
no
kind
option.
of
There is
these
no
kind
It's
option.
already in soft delete. Na? The file
Yeah.
is already reached soft delete, and from soft delete we were looking forward to delete it.
Once it is in
We
soft
already
delete,
sent it to
there is
soft
no
delete.
option. Yes,
Hmm.
there is no option to delete
Can
or
we-
permanent delete.
Can we edit the retention time?
Retention time, yes, good approach. But better than that, Hussein, approach is perfect. Better than that, what will I do? Instead of editing, I'll go ahead, restore the file, right? Restore and get it in the actual folder. Actual folder में आ गई मेरी file फिर से. I'll come back to settings, disable the soft delete. I can change the time also, right? As you said, instead of 365 days, just let's like make it 1 day और अपने आप delete हो जाएगी. But उससे better I'm saying, I can simply disable it. मैं settings में वापस आ जाऊंगा और soft delete disable कर दूंगा, save करूंगा फिर से. I'll go ahead and delete the file. And then if I delete the file, is there any soft delete?
no.
No soft delete. File is
No.
gone permanently. ठीक है? That
So
you can
you're
do.
deleting this file. I'm sorry to interrupt. Now the last statement you said, you
Hmm.
are deleting the file from where? From the soft delete folder. If
Storage
once we
account.
disable, once
There
we
is
disable
no
the
soft delete
folder.
See, I've deleted a file. I deleted one account, one entry from here, right? Now it
Right.
went to soft delete folder. I'll go to my
Yes.
soft delete folder, restore it again. Now where is the record again?
Come back,
Again.
back to your main storage account.
Main storage account. I'll come to the settings of main storage and disable soft delete. Soft delete चाहिए ही नहीं मुझको कुछ भी. ठीक है? Then I
अच्छा,
save the
okay.
settings.
Hmm.
Then I go back to my storage account and delete the file.
Right. Then once you delete it from here, then there's no backup.
There is
like,
no
there's
soft delete.
soft delete folder.
Soft
There's no
delete है ही नहीं,
delete
वो
folder
चला
as a
गया
backup.
directly.
So automatically it will get deleted from everywhere, from the main
Yes.
folder, main storage account itself.
Yes. Clear है guys?
Yes.
But Sohail bhai, is this affecting individual blob or a whole lot of the blobs which are in our storage account?
नहीं, if you're doing it for the blob, here it is. अगर आपने blob पे किया है, तो वो सारे blob पे apply होगा. It is not individual blob. But that is okay. आप delete करके फिर से आके इसको enable कर दो ना. Delete करने में time ही कितना लगेगा आपको, right? ऐसा कोई करता नहीं है वैसे. See, company would prefer कि वो ठीक है 2 GB की फाइल का सारा बिल पे कर देंगे. It doesn't matter. उतना तो Azure से डिस्काउंट ही ले लेते हैं. Right? I'm just telling you कि ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन कभी आता है तो you can show your understanding कि मुझको सिस्टम कितना अच्छे से समझ में आता है. बाकी योर डाउट इज कंप्लीटली करेक्ट कि वो इफेक्ट सब पे करेगा, जितने ब्लॉब्स है ना इस स्टोरेज के अंदर सब पे करेगा. आई कैन नॉट डू इट फॉर वन पर्टिकुलर ब्लॉब. द मोमेंट आई से ब्लॉब्स, ये सारे ब्लॉब्स पे अप्लाई हो रहा है. बट इवन इफ यू डू इट, ऐसा तो होगा नहीं ना कि आपने यहाँ पे सॉफ्ट डिलीट को डिसेबल कर दिया आपकी फाइल डिलीट करने के लिए, और उतने ही मिनट में 4-5 लोगों ने और डिलीट कर दिया, एंड देन उनका सॉफ्ट डिलीट में नहीं चला, नहीं गया, बट दे वांटेड सॉफ्ट डिलीट. हो सकता है यू विल हैव टू कम्युनिकेट विद एवरीवन कि भाई फॉर दिस स्टोरेज अकाउंट we are disabling enable soft delete on Sunday 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So anyone who wants soft delete वाला file, do not delete anything in this duration. और उसे 1 घंटे में जाके आप अपनी फाइल रिस्टोर करके अपनी फाइल डिलीट करो, वापस आ जाओ, फिर से इनेबल कर दो. क्लियर है गाइस?
But what if the
Yes,
other
sir.
files of other people, if they require? So you can, like, as you inform, from on Sunday 4 to 5, you would be disabling the soft delete folder.
हाँ.
So if they have other people would like to retrieve some files that are there in the soft delete folder. So
you communicate, right? They
there.
will tell you, no, this is not a suitable time. You as in you won't do it. ये सब application owner करता है, ITSM टीम वगैरह करती है. आपके पास लास्ट में बस टास्क किया जाता है कि इतने बजे आपको इसको अनचेक करना है, इतने बजे चेक करना है, आपको उतना ही आएगा
Okay.
बस.
हाँ.
इट्स नॉट
admin
योर
level-
हेक्टिक. वो
admin
बिजनेस
level पे ही
डिसीजन
है.
होगा, वो उनका डिसीजन होगा कि कौन सा सूटेबल टाइम है जब किसी को कुछ भी नहीं करना है.
Right. At administrator level, this is what
हाँ.
you would get, like. Okay.
और सिंपलेस्ट टास्क है, सब जितना भी उसमें पड़ा हुआ है सबको रिस्टोर कर दो, डिसेबल कर दो, दैट्स इट. सब कुछ ये कर दो, एंड उसके बाद जिसको जो डिलीट करना बाद में करता रहेगा. लेट्स से दैट माय सॉफ्ट डिलीट हैज 10 फाइल्स, रिस्टोर एवरीथिंग. ठीक है,
Right.
डोंट रिप्लेस एनीथिंग, रिस्टोर एवरीथिंग. नया फाइल पड़ी रहने दो, एक्स्ट्रा फाइल किसी को हार्म नहीं कर रही है. यहाँ पर आके डिसेबल
Right.
करो, डिलीट योर फाइल, जो डायरेक्टली देन पर्ज होगी, कोई सॉफ्ट डिलीट में आएगी. उसके बाद फिर से इनेबल कर दो सॉफ्ट डिलीट. उसके बाद जो भी ओनर देखेगा, अरे आई डिड नॉट वांट दिस, इसको 7 दिन के लिए मुझको डिलीट करना था, he'll delete it again. Simple. You should know the
Right.
approach. बाकी
Right.
लोड लेना आपका काम नहीं, वो एप्लीकेशन ओनर कर देगा. You don't have to worry about it. But you
Right.
should know.
Because there are other people in the team, or the application owner may require some files again
हाँ, वो
later.
सब वो
Like,
करेंगे,
all of a
don't
sudden,
worry.
so once it's restored, it is on him. It is on to him whether he
Yes.
wants to keep it onto the
Just
main
wanted
storage
to
account.
clear
or-
here okay, that you can change this setting once the storage account is created. This is the point I wanted to make clear, and this is the point should be clear within your head as an Azure administrator कि ये settings जो है account बनने के बाद भी change हो सकती है. ठीक है guys, less than a minute is left. We'll start next week from versioning. Okay, at least this one, create your storage accounts. Do not follow yesterday's task. I'll give a new task. Okay,
Okay, sir.
forget the yesterday's
Yes.
task.
Yes, sure, bhai.
So, see you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, sure, bhai.
Thank you.
Thank you.